younger group. I'm trying to. There she is. Okay.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Can you hear
Hi.
me?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you. How are you today?
Welcome. Hello.
Okay. So, Lakeisha, give us the things that you do as a part of this industry.
I'm a licensed cosmetologist, barber, and an instructor. And I've been a cosmetologist in the field for over 20 years. My specialty is natural styles. I've always been a natural hairstylist. And I also have been an educator. I've been a mathematics teacher for 15 plus years. So I'm at the place in my career where I'm combining my two loves, where I am working more with the educators and the instructors and trying to give them some more tools and tips and tricks in the classroom to help them their days go by faster, help the children to learn at a more adequate rate.
Okay, so guys, Lakeisha at your Afro Hair Summit is going to be teaching our instructors. So instructors are bringing some of their students. We thought we need to give them a little bit of meat as well. She has a program that was already set up. Like she said, this child is a math person to start. So the numbers are not a big deal to her. And then has transitioned over into teaching cosmetology in one of the high schools here in Houston ISD. And then in addition to that, you have the Style Factory. Tell us what the Style Factory is.
Yes, Stylist Factory
Stylist,
is our agency where we, like any other technology or any other field that you get a trade in, once you get your trade, you can go to a temporary agency and they can help you to find somewhere to work in your field and allow you to start getting that experience. Well, for our industry, we were missing that. So now we have Stylist Factory where you can come and get your rent for rates. And we have different partners with different salons that allow you to have membership and give you a chance to just get out and start working on your own terms at your own pace as your clientele grows. So we are a part-time stylist agency.
Okay, all right. So give me kind of a walkthrough with one of your students that has been in the program.
Okay, so we've had some that will come in, maybe start out with 1 day a week. And they just have that one day that they come, maybe work one Thursday, and that one Thursday turns into a Thursday, Friday. And I've just been able to see them to grow to where they're able to now afford to pay a booth rent, where they feel comfortable enough to go and start to build their clientele, because you can't build your clientele at home when you don't have an address to send people to. You don't want to send random people to your home. So it just gives them a place to get started, and just know that they can do it and give them that experience in the field.
Okay.
Everyone wants to work for themselves, so give them that chance to know that you can do it for yourself if that is your true goal.
Yeah. Okay. So in addition to that, and I'll get back to the student thing. In addition to that, your platform, if I'm a salon owner, what happens?
If you are a salon owner and you are a mentor at heart and you would love to work with one of our up-and-coming stylists who may need part-time because they do have a full-time job, or they're in school and they're transitioning, or they have children and they just have other life things that are
Life is happening.
Really need someone that understands that, and it's will allow them to work temporarily for a discounted rate, to be a part of our agency, and we will send people to you. We're looking for people all over Houston, because people come to me. A lot of people come to me from out of town because they see temporary and they're trying to get to know the city. So it's just a great place for people that are traveling, that are just getting started. So we're looking to send people to you. If you are interested and you have one chair, I just asked for one chair. Just give me one chair that you're willing to rent to a mentee, and allow them to get started.
Okay. So how do they contact you? So Jeanette, can you put that in the chat for us? Where do they go to reach out to you?
You can email us at info@stylistfactory.com, or you can meet us on all social media platforms, Stylist Factory on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Twitter. We're on all of the social media platforms.
So in addition to that, you're also a salon owner.
Yes, I am.
I- okay, so give me a day in the life.
Day in the life. Well, I am still an educator. I am one of those people who had or kept my career and still kept my clientele going. I keep the people who have jobs like me. They need someone to do their hair in the evening. And sometimes there are not a lot of stylists that are willing to be at the shop until 9 or 10 o'clock at night, like myself. So I am sometimes here pretty late. But that's okay because my clients, they need their hair. It works for me. I have found my people, my tribe, and I'm at 6 and maybe in by 11. So that's
Okay.
for me.
All right. So you transition in your educational piece of it. You transition from being a math instructor.
Yes, I did.
How
So
long did you teach math?
I taught math for about 15 years or so, and then I transferred over to teaching cosmetology, which I love. I hated it so long, but I absolutely loved it. Just seeing the girls grow, being able to see them grow their passion, something that they're very interested in. It's so invigorating to me. I find myself happier every day. So I'm very excited to be and to bring those two loves together. And I'm glad the experience in being an instructor through being a certified teacher that the district gave me, all of those trainings that we went to and all of the things that I learned about being in the classroom, to be able to transfer that over to our cosmetology is the place that I'm happy to be.
Okay. So the instructor thing that you have, it's also an online program as well, right?
Yes, ma'am. We do also have an instructor course that kind of takes you through some of the basic core things of teaching, some of those pedagogy traits that we use in the classroom, things that we know about teaching our children that we kind of miss in that instructor piece as cosmetologists. We do get some of those things, but even though now the license is no longer available,
right?
and the schools are looking for teachers or people who are willing to put in a little bit more being better instructor, and we need better quality instructors. So me offering this training, it's a certificate that you can then say, I did take time to go and get trained. I've learned these things, I'm ready to implement them and be a better instructor.
Right. So guys, at the Afro Hair Summit, Keisha will be again teaching methods to the instructors who are bringing their students to the show. So there's a little bit of food for everyone in that aspect. What's your favorite hairstyling thing to do? What's your?
I'm gonna say I love the kids. So braids and twists and doing the little things to make get the kids ready. I have a lot of kids that I do. And so I would say that the natural braids has always been my favorite.
Okay. All right. So I met you during the summer, and you were doing a summer camp, guys. She did a summer camp for her students this past summer. So how did that come about?
I jumped into the cosmetology classroom head first, and I have all these big ideas, and one of the big issues is always going to be getting your hours. That's any school that you go to, life happens to everyone, and getting the hours has always been an issue. So we wanted to offer an opportunity for not only for the students to get caught up if they miss, but to get ahead so that we can make sure that they're successful their senior year. So that's how it kind of all came about. And then I said, I know people, and we're gonna get people. They reached out to people, and it was just a great experience. How we all came. Very thankful to Miss Thompson for even introducing me to you, and thank you for coming and supporting us. Everything was really, really nice.
Okay. So what advice would you give, or do you give the young stylist starting out? Once I've got actually even before I get my piece of paper, what advice do you give them?
I would kind of offer them